if you read the old books, they're going to tell you that you develop your canter departure out of a walk. And I think that's probably one of the most important things to do to develop in a horse as you start schooling him, to make him do special things. He needs to canter and canter off in a departure from a transition from a walk to a canter, and he needs to do that very gracefully and do it very harmoniously with the rider. So as you start developing your horse to do special things, okay, this is what you need to work on. So watch Daniel. He's going to take his outside leg back and he's going to ride him right off. And so every time we do that, obviously we're going to ask it softer, okay? A big problem you see with horses is they kind of trot into a canter. They rush into a canter from a trot. I don't like that. It's not right. You need to strike off into a canter. Like walk, canter. It's like that. Don't play around with it. Okay? I buy horses from lots of people, and there's certain guys I buy horses from, and everyone I buy from them, they want to trot about 10 steps rushing before they canter. I always know who's rode those horses by how they act like that. Well, we got to get that all untangled then, see? He wasn't started right. The horses had mixed signals. He was told that doing it wrong was right. All right. Walk. Outside leg back and canter. Just like that. Okay. Walk. Ready, canter. But this horse is in balance. He feels good about his rider being up there, and he's not quarreling with his rider. So we're doing what I call now schooling your horse. This is schooling. This isn't training. You train circus animals to do tricks. We school our horse to do things like this. So we're schooling now. There's a big difference. Okay? And so we keep doing this. Let's go the other direction now, Daniel. We keep doing this until it's so automatic, all we got to do is think about it. Okay? Canter. Now, see, he's got the wrong lead in the back. It's okay. Let him do it wrong a little bit. And now, hell, it's a lot easier to do it right. It's okay to let him do it wrong a little. He needs to make a mistake or two in life. We all got that chance. All right, walk. Walk. Canter. There, see, you got it right this time. All right, now Daniel, what I want to do this time, I want you to stop, and I want you to turn, and I want you to canter off out of the turn on the first step. You know what I mean? So turn, and then canter right off. Canter. There you go. Tell you what, you give me a month or two, and this Daniel's going to be handier than pockets on a shirt. All right, now go back to a walk. Walk. I want you to do the same thing to the other direction. Whoop, whoop. He didn't have his footing just right, okay? But that's okay. It's all right. You need to see this. This is a learning process. That what happened there is I pushed too hard and Daniel pushed too hard. So now let's try it again. We're going to do it softer. That was my fault. I pushed too hard. See? All right, now stop. I want you to go the other direction, but we're going to do it very soft this time. You got the wrong lead in the back. Okay, that's all right. So as you can see with this horse, you know, he's not used to doing that. So that's something we're going to have to work on. But this is the building blocks to get that horse to where he'll roll back and turn around and lope off, and canter off real nice. And you know, we'll eventually get to the point where we can do this all one-handed. But see, he's got to do it two-handed first. See how he gets the wrong lead on this side? It's all right. There you go. But horses are like people. They're left-handed and right-handed. So to ask him to get that right lead every time is kind of like trying to drive nails with our left hand, you know, with a hammer. It'd be very difficult. So we have to condition that side of his mind and his body to get his proper lead. So when we ask him to lope off and he does it right, he needs to feel how easy that is. And then when he does it wrong, he needs to feel how hard that is. It's more work to do it hard. It's a lot easier to do it right. Okay? So now, okay, go ahead and stop, Daniel. At this stage in the game, I think it's wise to just stop and rest. And let this soak in with him a little bit. Let it soak in. I call it sometimes letting a horse soak. He just needs to soak. He just needs to think about what's happened here. Because you can repetitively drill a horse to the point where he's not even thinking anymore. He's just kind of going along with what you're wanting to do. And so one of the very important things that just comes through time and experience is you got to learn when to rest your horse. Now's the time to rest. We're going to take a break. We stopped on a good note. Now, if he was acting up and being ornery, I'm not going to stop and rest him because, doggone it, I'm not going to reward him for being stupid. But I'm going to reward him here for being obedient and good. And we've completed our lesson for this stage. And our goal tomorrow is we'll just start off where we left off today.